And we are taking you live now to Japan, where Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and US President Joe Biden are holding bilateral talks on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Hiroshima.
Domestic values, including supporting the people of Ukraine as they defend themselves against Russia's brutal aggression. And together, we've expanded our cooperation across a range of challenges, from space to emerging technologies, while advancing our shared vision to a free, open, and secure Indo-Pacific. And we're launching a new joint initiative to accelerate a transition to clean energy, including by building more resilient critical mineral supply chains. This is a huge step from our perspective, a huge step forward in our fight against the climate crisis, and I want to thank you for your strong leadership and your partnership in this challenge. I'm looking forward to our conversation today and hosting you for an official state visit this year in Washington, D.C. And again, I truly apologize to you for having you to come here rather than me being in Australia right now. But we have a little thing going on at home I got to pay attention to. So thank you very much. And the floor is yours, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. And certainly I understand the circumstances that led us to hold the Sydney Quad meeting in Hiroshima later this evening, but also to catch up with our bilateral that we had scheduled for a few days' time. We appreciate the alliance as our most important relationship. And today what we've done is add a new element to that alliance up front, very clearly, unequivocally, climate action. Because climate action, of course, is a national security issue. And it is good that we've been able to show the nature of the Quad is that it's a pragmatic gathering, which is about outcomes. And we're getting those outcomes, I'm sure, will be successful later today. But also we've had important outcomes with the agreement that we've just signed, the Statement of Intent. And I want to say that I appreciate very much the issue that I raised with you in San Diego has been progressed, your support for Congress ensuring that Australia is a domestic source under the Defence Production Act. That's really important. I went to the UK recently for the coronation and went up to Barrow to look at the nuclear-powered subs that are being built there. And AUKUS is progressing between our three countries as well. And it's important that we progress Pillar 2 as part of that implementation. I was saddened that you were unable to come down next week, but I understand the circumstances that you're dealing with, and I would have done exactly the same thing. All politics is local, as you and I both understand, and I look forward at some time in the future to you visiting. You would always be a very welcome visitor in Australia, as you have been in the past as Vice President, and I'm very much looking forward to the state visit as well, as is Jodie. We're really looking forward to visiting DC and to continuing to build on the relationship that just goes from strength to strength.
And it has. And all politics may be local, but our friendship is permanent.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.
Mr. President, how concerned are you about the debt talks at home?
Not at all.
Mr. President,
Are Republicans negotiating in good faith?
This goes in stages.
Mr.
I've
President,
been in these negotiations before. It started off, shush up, okay? Thank you. It goes in stages. And what happens is the first meetings weren't all that percussive. The second ones were, the third one was. And then what happens is the carriers go back to the principals and say, this is what we're thinking about. And then people put down new claims. I still believe we'll be able to avoid a default and we'll get something decent done.
Can you get a deal by the end of the week?